Kenny, not how you would like to end life on the road for the season.
No, very much so. We had a lot of the ball today and didn't do enough with it, both halves, where they had small spells but not much really. We dominated possession and we were on top, and the majority of the game was played in the Bury half. We didn't do enough with it, different combinations against, no disrespect, but I did feel, quite a vulnerable back four. We didn't get, until maybe the last 10 minutes, enough clear-cut chances, and we had a lot of the ball, and we had enough of the ball to do more with it. We weren't looking like we had that player that could beat somebody, get the shot in, hit the target, be able to create at the right time. And just at the moment we have too many people off form or lacking in energy, and that's disappointing. And it's left us with a frustrating run towards the end of the season, summed up by today. Obviously the goal is a mistake, we understand that from Luke. It's not the pitch to try those type of things. You have to just play safety first, and that's a key moment in the game, obviously. But for us anyway, and for me myself, we had too many people just out of form, just out of energy, and it's resulted in us having a lot of the ball, no real spark going forward, not enough creativity, and not with the people that can take the responsibility, go past people, put them out of the game, and put us in pole position in the game. I was going to be looking at that game, a very tight one, and as I said, ultimately then it's a mistake that's cost us.
How did the end of season feel about it at times?
It did, and that's the way the pitch is, but you have to adapt to all kinds of pitches and situations, and today, while we huffed and puffed, while we had a lot of the ball, we didn't do enough with it, and that's frustrating run for us now, after being in a good position. And we talked about wanting to finish off strong. I just didn't think there was enough energy there today, really, where people like Ben Close and Stuart O'Keefe recycled the ball well, got on it. Very rarely broke. The two centre halves I felt comfortable during the game and had a lot of the ball again, but for us in the forward positions, in the wide positions, we didn't do enough. We didn't go past our men, and ultimately didn't get the chances that we could get. Got done then on a sucker punch with obviously a mistake on the back pass.
Yeah, perhaps it was a goal you wouldn't have wanted to concede.
No, definitely it's a frustrating one, and obviously for Luke, it's just the wrong pitch to try something like that. He's got caught, and his position is safety first. That's why goalkeeping is such a vital position. You can't take chances at that end of the pitch. He's taken a chance, and the centre forwards read it, Miller, and it's cost us, and ultimately it's cost us. But for our game, for our performance level, we had a lot of the ball, both halves. We had the majority of the game in their half, but didn't do enough with it. Didn't have enough energy. Didn't have enough spark. Didn't look like we were really going to create the goal that was put us in pole position for the amount of the ball we had. And stress again, Burgess, Clark, Close, and O'Keefe recycled it well. Kept it going, and it put us in a situation where, in terms of possession, we were on top. We could get into their half pretty easily, but we didn't do enough with it as we went forward there. And really, I felt by the end of the game, let their defenders off quite easily.
So one final game to go at home. Is it important to end that on a high?
Yeah, it is, because it's been a poor run for us towards the end. We've talked about finishing strong, and I don't think we've put the performances in that have backed up our talk, really. That's what I do feel. And in the end, it's a frustrating run for us, where we haven't quite done enough, and we've had too many people either out of form or no energy, and that'll have to change.
Will that today sum up your season as a whole? You had highs but too many lows. Yeah,
maybe. Just been on the fringes of the playoffs. That's where we are, and looking to improve. But as I said, too many people just slightly out of form, just not quite having enough energy, as much energy as they had a month ago, and I think that has told. And while our two centre-backs and our two central midfield players had a lot of the ball and were on top and recycling the ball very well, in front of that we didn't do enough, didn't get enough shots in, weren't sharp enough, weren't incisive enough, didn't take enough responsibility on the ball, couldn't go past people, and as I said, no disrespect to Bury, but I felt we let their defenders off the hook today.